Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Cricket 19 Career Mode. If you haven't watched the last episode, slight spoiler alert, we made our test debut for England, playing against Ireland. And if that wasn't a spoiler enough, we actually went on and made a century in our debut. We actually beat them by an innings, so we didn't get a chance to bat in the second innings, so we just made a century in the first one. But if we look at our selection status, it looks like we're kind of really on the brink of really breaking into this England team. So we're kind of almost we're almost expecting selection, or have been selected for a lot of these England games, other than kind of T20. So we've been added to the England's tour of New Zealand Test series, which is 2 tests. We've also been added to the Test series of Sri Lanka, which I think is a 3-game Test series, and we're being considered for a lot of the ODI series. Also, one thing that's slightly frustrating is that I just missed the Ashes, and we are in 2023, I think. 2023. So I think we've just missed an Ashes series, so we might have to wait another year or so, but hopefully that gives us enough time to become firmly established as part of the England team, and so we're almost a shoo-in for the Ashes. So we're going to get into this game. We're 22 years old now. By 2023, we've got our first test match away from England, which will be huge. Interesting to see how the New Zealand pitches play, and obviously we won't have the home crowd and things like that, but I'm hoping we can build on what was a fantastic first test for us and really become a part of this England team. We are batting at number 5, so maybe if we bat a bit better we can move up the order. But yeah, let's just jump into this one and see how this first international test game goes. So here we go, Wellington Park looking very regal there with, I'm not sure whether that's the pavilion or not, but it looks very, very fancy, like a stately home almost. And here we are, New Zealand versus England. So I wonder whether the likes of Trent Boult and Tim Southey would still be in the team. Looks like Trent Boult is, Adam Milne, Ish Sodhi, Mitchell Santner. We've still got Kane Williamson and Martin Guptill still playing in 2023. He's possibly pretty old, but obviously Kane Williamson being arguably New Zealand's best player. We'll have to see whether we can bowl him out. And New Zealand have won the first toss of this series. It's a soft grassy pitch, so I wonder what they will do. And they're going to have a bat, so we're going to get a chance to bowl up here first on this pitch. We'll be batting last on it as well, so we'll have to be wary, particularly in the second innings. So we've been brought in very early into the attack. We've taken two early wickets. Looks like both openers have gone. We've got Nichols and Kane Williamson, who we were talking about just before the beginning of the match, in already. And there we go. We get a wicket with our second ball. That's a fantastic ball, just spinning away from the left-hander there. I think he got an inside edge onto it. I'm not sure how it missed the stumps, but it did. But it was caught nevertheless by Folkes. And what a fantastic start. I'm not sure if we actually do have any other spinners in the team, or whether we are kind of like playing like the Moeen Ali role almost, where we're not really a specialised spinner, but we're good enough to be kind of the one spinner for a team. Oh, and there we go. We've bowled Kane Williamson. What a fantastic ball. Just brought the length back a little bit and tried to work us onto the onside. Ball didn't spin as much as he maybe thought. And I predicted the future earlier, saying that we would bowl Kane Williamson. That's exactly what we've done. Got him for 15. So we're having a dream start to our first Test match away from home. And that ball not so much. It looks like it's probably gone for a boundary. Ooh, how's that? Ooh, I'm not going to challenge that. don't think that was. But we'll have a look on. We'll have a look on Big Eye. I think the ball may have been straightening up a little too much. Yeah, the ball straightened up almost. Yeah, almost way too much actually. That was slightly straighter there. Oh, and there we go. The deucer delivery, the one that came into him. And we've bowled yet another New Zealand batsman. That was a fantastic ball, just clipping off stump. That was a very nice battle with Worker there. He looked like he was trying to hit me, and I did well to kind of rein him back, but then also cause him a few problems. Oh! Did that carry? Oh, I don't think it carried. There definitely was an edge there. Oh, we look to be on fire at the moment. So we didn't bowl for the rest of that innings, but we actually bowled them out for 96 with the last 4 wickets. It looks like Brooks may have got a hat-trick. But yeah, Santner, Bolt, Milne and Ish Sodhi all out for ducks. So great bowling from us there. We did pick up, how many wickets? We picked up 3 wickets, Brooks with 4, and then Billings and Dawson and Townsend all picking up 1 as well. So good, very, very good start to the game for us. Obviously still on day 1. Mitchell Santner got the wicket of Keaton Jennings, so this definitely looks like a spin-friendly surface. Joe Root's gone quite cheaply. Dowd also gone quite cheaply, so we'll be at the crease with Harry Finch, who we haven't batted with before. And this is another new challenge for us, batting on foreign soil. We will just work that short ball away, first ball for a couple. Getting home quite safely. So with New Zealand only getting 96, we have a chance here of you know, batting quite deep and hopefully building a very big lead here against New Zealand in this first innings and almost kind of batting them out of the game. So we'll just have to keep our concentration. And I think we could definitely get a pretty big score in this game. That one just fine a square. Should get a couple. Just didn't get to the boundary, but we'll get another 2. Well, it will be interesting when we face spin. But before we face spin, that was hit much better, and that one will race to the boundary. The ball just too straight there from Milne. And yeah, it was easily kind of just flicked away. As I was saying before we hit that boundary, it'll be interesting to see how we fare against the spin. The spin has obviously caused some problems as we hit an appalling shot there. Definitely wasn't the right shot. Yeah, it looks like everyone, including the New Zealand batsmen playing on their home ground, struggled against the spin. So we'll have to just be wary. And Ish Sodhi this time, who I believe is a leg spinner. So have to be wary of these balls and getting edges. Yes. But we hit the first ball away quite nicely. We'll get a 2. Yeah, we'll easily get the 2 this time. So nice start against Ish Sodhi there. It's so tempting to hit these, just hit these guys, and I guess that's the whole point of Test cricket. This one hit much nicely, much more better. Can't even get my words out. I don't think my English making any sense, but we hit the ball very nicely, is what I was trying to say, and the ball did rocket away to the mid-wicket boundary there for, I think, our second 4 of the innings. It's interesting, they've left the entire leg side open. Just this one fielder there at square leg, so the ball probably will be outside the off stump. Ish Sodhi's changed his angle already, just in his, what, 3rd over. And if he's bowling there, I don't think he's going to be getting any success. If he's going to bowl there, I would like to smash it over a fine leg, but they do have a fine leg, which just makes me slightly a bit more hesitant. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. Maybe he's trying to bait me into smashing the ball down to fine leg, but when the ball pitches outside leg. Not too worried. That ball was a little fuller. So just able to work it for another single. So it looks like we're going to get long periods of spin here. And that ball hit nicely. This one should race away to the boundary, and it does. So great shot there from off the bowling of Mitchell Santner. With a little flick as well, just for added finesse. Oh, and he's bowled us. Tried to step back to then work it onto the onside, and we moved completely across our stumps, and we missed the ball. So not a very good shot from us there at all, and we're gone for 22. And the spinners got us. So we went on to make a pretty decent score there in the first innings. We'll have a look at what we posted. So we posted 367. We actually declared. Sam Billings went on to make a huge total there of 136. Harry Finch was also LBW'd by Mitchell Santner. But it looks like other than Milne taking a couple, Santner took the rest, a couple of, well, one run out. So the spinners really are having an impact on this game. So the second innings could be even more difficult. So we have to try and just make sure that we kind of either get them out before they catch up to our total, or that we don't have too many left to chase by the time we get to the fourth innings, because I think it could be really difficult. That one just angled into the batsman this time, but he was able to work it away to fine leg, which was a bit of a shame, but only for a single. Oh, how's that? Might have hit him outside the line, and the ball was probably also straightening up, so we're not going to have a challenge there. Oh, and it takes an edge. Oh, and he's managed to nick that one there between the slip and the gully, and it's gone down to the third man boundary. Might be cut off by the fielder. It is, so good fielding by them, but they will pick up, I think they picked up 3 there. Wasn't really paying too much attention, but I think they picked up 3 runs. I don't know whether I'm mishearing this, but I think the fans are singing "It's Coming Home," which is an interesting song to sing. And we're going to have some drinks here. I'm going to simulate through a couple of overs here just to see if we pick up some wickets, because I think we could be here for a very long time. So we've simulated through some overs here, and we've got Chapman at the crease, who's made a big score for New Zealand, exactly what they needed. They now lead by, 64. So we weren't able to get them out before they were able to chase down our total, but it's okay. It's not a huge total to chase. We've got Milne here, who is 2 from 8, and is part of the tail that got out for all ducks in the first innings. So they're not too good. Just with a bit of care and attention, I think we can pick up these wickets. Oh, how's that? He did take a bit of a stride. You know what? We've still got 2 challenges remaining. I think this one probably wasn't the best challenge, but he's on 125. We've still got 2 challenges remaining, and they're down to 8 wickets. They're down, so we should be okay. We should be okay if we lose this one. Possibly would have straightened up a little too much. We'll see where it hits him on the pad. Yeah, it looks like the impact's probably umpire's call, but maybe straightening up too much. Now the impact is in line. Oh, it's just missing the wickets. That was a better call than I thought. It just spun away a little bit too much. Had the umpire given that and the ball being slightly straighter, That would have been out. So we did. We'll have a check at the scorecard. So we did end up getting that out for 388. Adam Milne went for 11 by Townsend, and then Brooks also picking up Ish Sodi's wicket. So Chapman got 157. So fair play to him. He got a pretty big score. We probably haven't made the best start to the innings. Trent Boult and Adam Milne have kind of destroyed our frontline batsmen. So it'll be myself and Dowd now, both new to the crease, trying to chase down these 90 runs to win this test match and see us home, which should be okay. And I'll be keen to stick around, but it will be tough. We're batting last on this wicket. And we're also batting on day 3, so we're not. The pitch isn't, too worn out from all the play like a kind of a 5th day pitch would be. So hopefully we can capitalise on that. But we were caught out by the spinners last time, and kind of want to make sure I don't get caught out again. There's a huge space out there onto the leg side. Not sure what they're trying to bowl or what their plan is, but the ball was too full. I'm just able to flick it away for our first boundary of this innings. Oh, that was possibly not the right shot from me there. I wanted to punch it down the ground, but I think the ball was just a little too full for that shot to be the right shot. Ooh, trying to pull the ball this time and completely missing it. And that ball just square of fine leg, and it's gone for another boundary. And that looks like T on day 3. So maybe we can see this game out, depending on how well we bat by the end of play 3rd day. But we'll see. We'll see. We don't want to be doing anything too stupid. Just got through that one a little too eagerly, which means we just hit it early and weren't able to get that one to the boundary. That ball was definitely there to be hit. So Ish Sodi this time. And with no fine leg, that is a ridiculous shot. I kind of thought that was going to be the ball that came. And we smash him for 6. Yeah, with no fine leg, and he's bowling on my leg stump. He's kind of being asked. Oh, tried again there, but the ball was just too wide that time. Well, I don't want to stand too leg side though, because I'll be exposing a little bit too much of my stumps. And again, I try it again, and it's kind of annoying because I wanna smash him here. You know what? I'm gonna take a risk. You know what? I'm not gonna take a risk. And again, he's bowling there. He's really teasing me without having this fine leg. He's bowling wides though. This time, ball not hit as sweetly, but it will get to the boundary. Not sure what Ish Sodi's plan of attack is here. He's not gonna get me LBW bowling there. That one ball was a little better. Get back for a 2 that time. We now trail by only 54, and if Ish Sodi keeps bowling outside leg stump, this one should go for a 4. And it does, just beats the field at that time. This has been a horrendous over from Ish Sodi. There's been, what, 8... I don't know how many, so that's like 8, 10, 12, 18, I think nearly 24, I think, off that over. There's a shocking over from Ish Sodi there. This time he's come over the wicket. And I'm kind of in the mood now where I just want to really get on top of Ish Sodhi and smack him. They've left another huge gap on the leg side. And yeah, I'm kind of just in the mood now that I'm going to dominate Ish Sodhi. That one's gone for another 6. And now I'm kind of treating this game as a T20 rather than a test game. Looking to get these 34 runs in super quick time. This one should get to the boundary as well, and it does. So Mitchell Santner, who we haven't actually batted against too much. And this ball smack. This one, if it gets to the boundary, will be a half century, and it does very easily. And a fantastic half century from us there. Not what you expect in a test game, but kind of went out to have a bit of fun. 51 off 22 balls. Just absolutely ripped this spin attack. And this one looks to have gone possibly for a 6. And it has. So have you ever seen a spinner dominated like this in a test game? Where have you ever seen a spinner? Poor, he nearly bowled me around my legs there. But have you ever seen a bowler bowl so appallingly in a test match ever before? 0 for 51 off less than 3 overs. And we are gone. We don't see it through, which is really annoying. We could have got a not out there. But I was just having a little bit too much fun. And we are gone for 62 there off 28 balls. Sam Billings will come in and we will surely pick up the last couple of runs here. And we do. We win by 6 wickets. We should have won by 7. It was... we actually... Wait, we must have... means we must have lost... No, we didn't lose another wicket. It's my poor maths. And that's a bit of a shame that Henry Brooks has picked up man of the match. He obviously got 4 for 10 in the first innings, but we got 3 for 9, so we weren't too far off him. And I'm not sure what he got in the second innings. So he picked up 4 for 10. Second innings he picked up 2 for 51. We didn't pick up any wickets in the second innings, so maybe that was the reason why we didn't get it. But we knocked a 62 off 28 there, so I fully expected myself to get man of the match that time. But we well and truly battered New Zealand that time. Getting them out for 96 in the first innings was huge, and just set us up for a big score. So it's good to get another half century, even though we weren't able to push it on to a century. So the next game we are going to play is the second game in this series against New Zealand. Obviously now we can't lose the series, we can only draw, but I'm hoping we can win the series, and that will be on the next episode. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, that was really fun second innings. There was really just some kind of shocking bowling from Ish Sodhi there. I really don't know what he was trying to do, but we'll see whether that's affected any of our selection status. Doesn't look to have affected too much. We're now we're very close in the Test series of South Africa. Yeah, we're now expecting selection of the West Indies tour as well. So hopefully from now on, we're pretty much going to be only playing international cricket in the career mode, which is great. Kind of the stage where I wanted to get to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do subscribe to the channel for the end of this career mode. Also, if you enjoy FIFA, there's also FIFA on the channel now. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm going to be playing career mode on that. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see FIFA 20 games as well. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on another one.